Morning, folks. It's 5:35 a.m. September 24th, 2016. I'll be damned. 9:24. Those numbers have always been very strong with me. 4 is fortitude, 2 is understanding, and then 9 is elder. And that's, for me personally, that's relative to the reason why I'm here. To keep going with fortitude, to bring the understanding that's necessary for people to have. And 9 is elders. That could be about me being elder. It could also be about all the other elders that are here. Elders and soul and everything else. Sometimes people think because they're soul and not source that it's a negative thing, or that couldn't be more untrue. I realized that situation would come about just because of the way creation was made, the way we've been treated, and the way we've been taught to react to things. And it starts on the other side and it comes here. Second mention is the other side. What I want to talk about today, what I'm going to talk about today, is common sense. For those people that, have issues with me, what I say and everything, that'll be a good little laugh for you. Gee, common sense. He talks about beings and other planets and energy beings that don't exist because we can't see them. To those two little comments there, I offer nothing but common sense. Just because I see them and you can't, just because I can talk with them and you can't, just because they've actually physically moved stuff around my house and you didn't get to be here and see it, it doesn't mean shit. Just because you don't want to believe in something doesn't mean it doesn't exist. Who do you think you are, God? Yeah, there is no God. That's another thing. That's another fallacy that's been given to everyone. No God, no devil. That concept sure did build a lot of churches, but it sure did really put in a whole lot of praise. Whether it was out of fear, whatever, it was praise. Praise usually comes from fear. Otherwise, you'd have a thank you. All these stars out there, and we're well aware now that so many stars have so many planets around them. How can there not be other life? Common sense. That's what this video is about. Now, the common sense about this, God thing. Hey, folks, most of the stuff I tell you comes from my own personal experiences, my own knowledge. When I say most of it, actually, I guess it's all of it. It comes from my mistakes, what I went through when I was awakening and learning. It's like the editors, even the chief editor from eCreateSpace. She said that, Jay, this stuff in your books, it's nowhere. I'm not just a publisher. I mean, I'm the head of the publishing department for a huge worldwide company. This stuff is nowhere. It was time for it to come. Oh, Jay made it up, or Jay's, whatever this. Folks, that's silly, okay? Common sense. The person, the man or woman that invented the wheel, had to take some time thinking about it. I just know there's a better way to do this. And then as others, people would go up to him and say, what are you doing, her? What are you doing? I'm going to invent a way to move these, all of us, we carry stuff on our backs. I'm going to invent a better way to move this stuff. Yeah, you go ahead and you just be stupid. You just be stupid. You're an idiot. You just go ahead and do that while we start carrying the stuff and we get the job done. Well, it's important, I guess, the job keeps getting done, but it's more important that that wheel was invented. So, but that person that was inventing the wheel didn't stop. It had that person had fortitude. When I first started waking up and I realized I had strong metaphysical abilities, I said, this is so cool. I said, I'm going to do everything through metaphysical. Use my abilities. Well, it's a good way to exercise, but it's not a good way to exist. It's not a good way to move forward. It's not a good way to get the most out of your life. You're in a physical body. That gives you physical attributes too. Use them all. What are you other than the sum of your parts? I'm just trying to get you all to realize you have a whole lot more parts than you realize. I've never lied to any of you. Never. I haven't lied in years. I mean, many. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I'll admit it. I've published it on video, giving you all the chance to, give me a hard time. I opened up that opportunity, but that's not why I did it. I did it because I was wrong. I told you one thing, and I had to correct it. And let it be what it is. Besides, it shows you that no matter who you are, even if you're someone that can go into someone's brain and make it physically grow and evolve their DNA, medical proven fact, folks. I may be a tired old man in overalls, but I'm real. You're real. Like you don't even understand you're real. If I can prove to you, which I have, that I'm real and what I can do is real, and I show you that I screw up, then when you go to awaken, you'll understand. When you screw up, don't stop. Keep going. Why the hell do you think I do this stuff? My consults and stuff pulled a lot of money, okay? They never did. I mean, they didn't at first, but then they started to. Let me ask you something. If I wasn't trying to do this to help others, because I actually do love everything, I see the spirit in everything. That makes everybody people. Right, Herky, honey? Herky, you're the man, buddy. I love you so much. I love you, buddy. You gonna come hang out here? I'm putting new sheets in the beds now, okay? After the video. I blew my back out again, so it's hell. I know, Herky. I need to make that better for you. But there's that nice new blanket I put down there. Good boy, honey. Good, Herky. Anyway, I do what I do for everyone. The money that that gets pulled in now, it's not a ton. I talk about still doing consults on video here, but it's not on the website and stuff. And I'm not taking much of any. I love you, Herky, honey. I'm going to fix that, okay? I promise. I'm going to get you all new stuff. I already started downstairs. Okay, honey? I love you, buddy. You're my hero, buddy. Yes, you are. Herky's like me. He's tired and he's ready to go home. I know, honey. We'll get there soon, okay? I love you, buddy. Good, Herky, honey. Anyway, I do care about everyone and everything. It's what I am. It's just like... Why not be you? Oh, crap. I attach to Herky and what he's feeling. It's hard sometimes to and many of you, listen to me, excuse me, have heart, and it's hard sometimes to be so receptive to other people's feelings. Herky's tired. He wants to go. He's hanging in there. Two parts of him. There's the spirit that's in his body that wants to go. There's the physical part of the body that comes from the planet, and it's not ready to go yet, but it's starting to get closer. So that's one advantage I have, because I am fully awakened. People want to say enlightened. Oh, screw that crap, man. It's just awake. It's just being the real you that's right there waiting to come out. Anyway, you look at what's going on in the world today. See if I can do this without making a huge mess. Good luck on that. Look at what's going on in the world today. You look at all these religious philosophies. I know I was part of one. I'm not trying to beat someone up. I'm trying to bring out points, okay? Thinking points. Religions. There's a God. There's an all-loving, perfect, all-forgiving God that made everything. And it loves you. Okay, then why the hell did it give us a creation that's full of disease, war, pestilence? We have to kill stuff to maintain ourselves. Animals have to kill each other so they can live daily. What the hell was it thinking? Maybe it isn't so smart, huh? Well, it is dead. And this new change coming. But why would that be the case? And then religion is so full of crap, all of them, that finally people started breaking away. But they were so used to this all-powerful God thing, and they were being made to run, in their thoughts being run by angels, the original first angels, the ones that used to exist, going down into people's crowns, right into the hypothalamus and controlling them. They would make you understand something that wasn't real, but you would thought you understood it yourself. You knew you were doing the right thing because they went inside through all three of your crowns, the upper crown, middle crown, lower crown, right into the hypothalamus. And they said, you are a duck. And you would say, I'm a duck. I'm a duck. It's okay. I'm a duck. Folks, it's that simple. How do you look at that with common sense? Well, you ever do anything that didn't make any sense? It was totally unlike you. And it's like, where the hell did that come from? Ta-da. You're driving down the road, and all of a sudden, you drop your pen. Well, you can't let the pen sit on the floor because it's going to turn into acid, and it's going to burn a hole through the floor, and it's going to burn a hole through the brake lines, and you're going to wreck and die, and the world's going to blow up. No, you leave the damn pen down there. Why did you bend down to get it real quick? What the hell was the purpose in that? Like there was going to be a problem until you got home? Or till you could pull over? Then you bend down, look up, the whole time your heart's going bump, 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 and your spirit was being freaked a little bit. That helps you grow, the spirit grow bigger when it gets out. And that was the whole idea of the original first being, male and female, like I've said so many times, to literally abuse your spirit while it's in the body so much that when you come out, you're much bigger. Excuse me, the more abuse, it's like a workout with steroids. The more abuse you have in the body, when you come out, the bigger you are. When it was time for you to release more smaller parts of yourself, i.e. praise machines for the original first being, male and female, then there's going to be more praise machines for them. You're just, applaud, you're praise fodder for them. Like I said, they're dead, that's stopped, but now we have to deal with what's here, and there's problems on the other side. When you look straight ahead or to the side or something, and you're relaxing, usually when you relax and calm down for a minute, but it happens more when you're relaxed, all of a sudden out of the corner of your eyes, you see a little black blotch go, you go to look and it's gone. As soon as that little blotch is out of the side of your eyes, it's gone. You're like, what the? But you saw it with your conscious mind. You don't have to be awake to see that. That's telling you there's something more than around than what you're aware of. Okay? That's telling you there's more to what exists than what you're aware of. It's energy being condensed. That's why it looks black. You take your energy and you pull all your energies together, all your different auras, all your different frequencies are compressing. Each frequency has its own auric expression, and when you mix them all together, it looks charcoal black, and that's what you see when it goes by, when you look at it. If it's hard to see, if it's really hard for you to see and you're not hardly looking, then they're going to increase the power level and make it even blacker. It's not evil. Evil itself, I can't stand a word. It's almost like a cuss word or something for someone who has that that thought process in their head. There's people who do bad things, wrong things, abusive things. And when I say people, I'm talking about in and out of body. Excuse me. Spirit is sentient energy, and also people in body. Spirits, sentient energy that are in body. And the bodies are going to start having single spirit cores instead of these dual spirit cores. This Kundalini thing, there's not going to be two snakes in that philosophy. That's the spirit, part of the spirit that came from Gaia, that for each planet that you're on, that goes inside the body and causes difficulty, strife. It's literally two people in one body. You don't need it. Okay, it makes it harder. And you're getting energy bodies. That way, you don't have to eat animals. Animals don't eat animals. Animals will never be in bodies again. Animal essence, they're coming out all over the place. The amount of the amount of animal essence on the other side is growing. And it's about to really take off in size, because they're not going back. Human and Fey and Feynman souls, and human and Fey and Feynman essence are going back into bodies. Anyway, and the bodies are about to be brought down hard. They are being brought down now in large numbers everywhere. And like fish only have the spirit of the planet in it. They don't have the dual spirit core or the Kundalini. They just have the spirit from the planet. They're beings. They're people. These little parts of Gaia that the Earth, the female universal essence in the Earth, we call her Gaia, most of us. She released little pieces of herself to be separate and go their own ways. Then they were being put into bodies, which is torture for them, because they're put in the body. All they want is, they're made to hold on to planets. That's what they're made to do, to be inside a planet, and that's its body. So it's given a body, it's taken away. It's given a body, it's taken away. It's given a body, it's taken away. The whole time it's got to fight with you when you're in there, because you want to do one thing and it wants to do another thing. Folks, that's punishing it, that's abusing it, that's making it grow stronger, get bigger. Here we go. Everything's more praise. Got to have more of everything, got to be bigger. Gee, it's almost like our philosophy of life, isn't it? Yes. I must have the bigger phone. I must have the better phone. I must have two of them. Wonder where that thought process came from. Greed, arrogance. Why is it prevalent in our societies? Because it was prevalent on the other side and everything else. It was the expressed desire and demand of the original first being male and female, who are now dead. Why do we keep saying that? I'm going to make sure you know that. There's going to be no doubt in your mind. You said, God damn that, Jay. Just kept saying they're dead. Good. So, Change is coming, folks. It's already here, but it's starting to just mold together. If it's time to go to war, or better yet, if you've finished the war and it's time to build, you can take your swords, you can melt them, and you can build plows. That's where we're at on the other side. I know. It's it's already. Damn it. I was already seeing and feeling something. Well, the fact that it's what's been going on the other side is sad. It's horrific. And there's no way around it. That light flicker a little while ago, that's part of me. It's my Black Panther energy. That's the part of me that's aggressive and does the killing on the other side. And we're not happy. What's happened is sad. Okay, back again. What has happened, it's sad, it was necessary, there's no way around it. There's still some issues. This creation, it wasn't an offering, a gift. It was created, we were put in it. It was forced upon us, and all the abuse came to us. That's at an end. It's being fixed. Excuse me. It had to be fixed on the other side first. If you have a manufacturing plant and you got one machine that's screwing up the product, the first thing you do is shut down the line and you take out that machine. And then you replace it or fix it or something. So that's what happened. And now what's left over there, by design, of the original first being male and female, see, they set up all kinds of stuff. They were the only ones that ever ran lives. They were the ones that were responsible for everything. Incredibly manipulative, they were the experts. Abusive, beyond any understandable reason. They were horrific. They are dead. Too long in a waiting. Anyway, I got to break away from that. That's hard for me to deal with. If y'all could see this, and there's only a few that can, very few, handful, maybe less than 2 handfuls on the planet. You understand. So why would I want to be sad? Think about it. I don't want to be sad. I can't help but feel it. This field you talk about, it is part of me. There's no whoopee-doo to that. It just is. I got a mop that's big and it's got little red lines in it and little green strands that go through it. So what? as I get closer to running out of time getting out of here, which is still going to be a little bit, this is part of Lilly that's bringing this stuff out. Okay, sorry about that. I'm having a few moments. Damn. I got to push Lily away from me for a minute. I can't handle that. Some of you think when you're in a body that you're going to lose feeling. You have no idea how intense and clean your feelings are when you're out of body. These bodies are not made to feel what many of us feel, and definitely not what I feel. Anyway, Lily's the cure for all of this. I'm the janitor, but I got a big old hammer. Like a good father, I love and I protect. I serve my family, but no one gives me orders. Well, they can, but I don't care. Anyway, let's get away from this, please. Thank you. That's not my insanity, it's a comment towards Lily. Trying to get her to, she'll come to me and I feel her, I can't, it's just too much to deal with. Anyway, let's get back to the common sense thing. So, common sense. If we have three items, we pull one away, we have two. We have three items, we add one to it, is four. It's common sense. There's a perfect, all-loving, all-forgiving God that made hell to abuse you forever. It created everything, and it created you, and it loves you, and it's completely forgiving and perfect. And why am I being abused daily? Excuse me. God gave us His only Son and butchered Him. His name was Jesus Christ. Really? Who the fuck was Adam? Oh, he doesn't count. That's a oops and a do-over and a yeah. But yet it's important because this guy supposedly did something wrong, and now all his family is paying for it. Where's the love, forgiving, and perfectness in that? There ain't. Okay, so that's just one religion. They're all the same. Boom. That's gone. That's done. Now, let's look at the New Age philosophies, okay? These are a lot of fun, too. They pretty much all deal with some kind of omnipotent being. Here we go again. Here's a religion. Anytime you praise anything, the first thing that happens is you give up your equality. You're saying, you are better than me. No, you're not. Christianity, that's a big one. Islam, the Muslim religion, same thing. Jewish religion, whatever, same thing. You know, a religion praises something. They're all the same. That's bullshit. You're no better than no one else. Okay, they all tell you that. They tell you you're worse. But you're no better than no one else, but no one else is better than you. Period. You can only have equality when you start with and you can only build a structure. You can only build something when you have a strong foundation. It has to be solid. That's the only way it ever happens. And that's what is literally about to be formed on the other side. Within months, that'll be done, and it'll be permanent. It'll never stop. Over there, just like here, when there's something, in order for there to be order, there has to be something that states something and then will not budge, and it has to be strong enough to maintain it. Well, there is. There's two of them, male and female. And they want nothing for themselves. And they sure as hell don't want praise. They won't accept it and they won't deal with it. Well, they'll deal with it when it comes up, but it won't be nice. Um, that's the only way that'll ever work. It has to not be about any one thing, but about everything. Anyway, so the New Age stuff. What's that law of attraction? If you ask for something and know how to ask for it, then this almighty universal power will finally give it to you. Oh, really? It wants us to have it, and it'll give it to us, but not till we ask right, not till we do it a certain way. Wow. You're kidding me, right? So this thing is arrogant, it's controlling, it's abusive. Yep. And you're praising it, or you're going along with it, and you know what? It's all bullcrap anyway. Law of attraction is a disgusting joke. It's a joke on all of you. Where'd it come from? The original verse being female. Who backed it up? The original verse being male. He enforced it through the field. So that supposedly teaches you that if you feel right, do the right things, if you do what we tell you to, we will give you something. Wow. But you wanted us to have it anyway, and you're able to give it to us, but you're making us suffer to get it? There's your religion. But it's not a religion. Yeah, it is. There's just too many people that have been taught throughout all their lives, throughout all the years in this life, that they should have more, and they should have it right away, and they deserve it. Arrogance. Greed. Some of the people in it, some of the people that are trying to follow the law of attraction, some of these people need food. Some of these people are hurting, and they're just trying to find some way to get what they need because they've been abused so hard they don't have what they need. And they're doing the only thing they can possibly find to find a way to survive. That's abuse. So if someone needs that, why the hell is something that loves them not taking care of them? Gee, it's almost like it pisses me off, huh? I love you, Herky, honey. I would never treat Herky like that. I love him. His life is more important than mine. Everyone says, for that matter. People abusing others, they're on their own. Screw them. Unfortunately, that's a lot of people. So, that's part of why I'm here, to crank people up, to tell you the truth about what's on the other side, just to leave you the information. I don't tell you what you have to do. I don't have a pay here button. You have to buy this book, that book, and then you do this, and then you do that. Follow me, follow my steps, and you become whatever. You will have everything you want. You just have to know how to ask for it. What a fracking bunch of crap. And there's so many people that are hurting so bad. Very loving people. And people that are greedy too. And then people being controlled to be made, yeah, that's it. They're being made to understand that. Those angels are dead. Dead. Gone. Permanently deleted. Original first being male and female deleted. Who do you thank for that? No one. Don't worry about it. It's done. Someone cleans up a mess in a supermarket. What do? Get on your knees and praise a guy? Frack no. I almost said something else. You just keep going. That's all that matters. Saying thank you to someone? Man, that's cool, isn't it? I do it all the time. That's saying thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Thank you very much. But saying, oh, thank you, praise you. No, that's bullshit. Through strife in life, we learn a little bit. Through abuse, we should be learning more. That all these philosophies are full of crap. And that's kind of been going on with religions. And that's why the law of attraction and some other crap like that came up. A new way to control the masses from the other side to get praise. I'm going to think positive thoughts. Yes, I think positive thoughts. Yes, go ahead and hit me. Go ahead. It's all right. It's all right. I give love. Go ahead and hit me. I give love. Yeah. What happens? People keep hitting you. Look at religions. And the meek shall inherit the earth, like the lambs of the earth. Yeah, and then they're eating for lamb chops when something wants to eat them. Christianity. If someone strikes your cheek, turn the other cheek. Wow, are you teaching me to just lay down and let you destroy me? Because, yes, you are. Do you realize you are? Common sense, folks. It's right in front of you. There's nothing that exists anymore. Excuse me. There's nothing that exists anymore that is keeping you away from seeing it. Okay? There's little pieces, little spirit beings running around wanting to maintain the old way. There's not many of them. There's over 4 trillion planets that have hundreds of millions of beings on them. How many people die here on this planet, on this one planet, every day? Okay? Every time they die, then others that are with them come out and they go run around. They're free, they're out of the body. Some of them are a big problem. They come out, and then all of a sudden they see that there's no one to beat them up and control them anymore, and they go nuts. And they want to maintain that. They want to maintain that freedom. The first thing they'll do, literally, is come give you all a hard time. They go after someone that they have a past life issue with, and when that happens, they can bug you a little bit. Folks, I've been taking that crap out nonstop. The first place they usually go is to me. Nonstop. So my brain keeps getting worked on by the other side, trying to calm me down, do this, do that, and then another group comes in, they work another way, trying to get this done and that done. Then I have to deal with this, deal with that. A lot of them are strong, they're trying to do the right thing, and they don't know what the hell they're doing, they screw everything up, and it's constant. Insanity, yeah, I understand it. In the meantime, I can't get my job done. Animals are still being butchered and destroyed, and I promise they come out of their bodies. It's not J. Essex. Okay, Ara. Ara's primary focal point, what I am inside. When I say me, that's what I'm talking about. Is all the beings from other planets. On this planet alone, just one planet, that have literally been born and died in captivity as slaves, prisoners, in these facilities under the earth. Folks, there's no hollow earth, but there's some pretty big places here, okay, where there's crap going on. You ought to see underneath Washington, D.C. Jay's anti-American. Previous life, I helped make this country. I'm pro everyone. That's the difference. So anyway, what's this about? I want you to take a moment and just look at your common sense. I want you to find a reason, even if it's to come at me or something. I don't care. Engage your common sense. The more you engage, the more you come at me trying to engage and engage your common sense. Excuse me, coffee burps. Whoops. The more you do that, the more you're going to understand the truth of my words. So come at me. That's not so you say, oh, make a donation at my website and pay me money, because there is none. There's never been a donation button on my website. Never. When I crank you up, I go in you. And the energy I put inside you doesn't just wake up you inside your body. It helps heal you, helps heal don't talk about a cure for cancer, okay? That stuff doesn't happen through the body. All the real strong physical healing has to happen from outside the body. Now, You can be inside your body and make the affirmation to get rid of cancer, and you start eating better, and you do a lot of little things to that add up to a very big thing to get rid of it, and make that positive affirmation. You can start changing things within your body. But you know what? When you get that aggressive about trying to change yourself, there's usually something on the other side that wants to help. So don't stop doing that, please. Keep going. I'm just saying, big stuff happens from the other side. Someone takes the hand, put it over a wound, open wound, and closes it. That's done from the other side. So, it's just common sense, folks. If someone's all loving, all powerful, all perfect, made everything, then why the hell do we have this mess? Because we have to learn, and we're stupid, and it's almighty, powerful, and every... What? What? You expect me to believe that? People have. For centuries, people have. Why? It made sense. Why? Those first original angels going right down in through the upper crown, middle crown, lower crown, right into the hypothalamus area. Just telling you this makes sense. You said that makes sense, like a robot. So anyway, folks, common sense, what the hell, let's use more, huh? Let's utilize all that we are. Be all we are. Are you going to have a better life or a worse life if you don't use your one arm, your right arm or left arm? When it comes to being aware of something, it's an even bigger thing. And for creation to wake up, to become aware of itself, we need to have, well, we will have about 40+% of the population completely awake. Or some stupid guru somewhere trying to make stuff about himself would say, enlightened, I shall enlighten you. Yeah, whatever. You know, people, you do that yourself, relaxing. Well, this has been a different video. I know it can be hard to understand me. Folks, I'm different. I see all this stuff. I know it. It's just like, you know, I meet someone, shake their hand. I feel them. We've been friends for 20 years. I know they're my friend. I care about them. I know this. It's just a simple thing, folks. I do the. I have the same. I use the same principle, abilities, whatever. Doing the same thing with what I see. You can't get this stuff from books. It comes from standing at the street corner and watching everything happen. Unfortunately, I have to do more than watch. But it's not little poor pitiful Jay whatsoever. I'm doing my job. It's just I'm not doing it like I need to. I need to. This is a wrap up, is what it is. I need to leave you all the information I can while I'm still here. And this is important. This is common sense. When you go from unaware to aware, it's a really cool thing, and it kind of, you question everything. That's good. Hell, the first thing you should do when you listen to me is question what I say. Maybe the second thing. The first thing is just open up your abilities and just feel, see what you think. I realize there are con artists, but sooner or later, you listen to one long enough and usually you get an idea. If you're being left alone and nothing's messing with you, you can usually get the idea of what's going on. But sometimes you want something so bad, or you're feeling so desperate, you try hard to hold on to something that you don't really have any faith in. The most important thing to have any faith in is yourself. Okay? Faith in others that can be a tricky thing. You can be with someone, really love them, and have faith in that, last thing, and then it's made not to, or it just doesn't. Have faith in yourself, folks. Use your common sense. Make your own decision, not someone else's. Good things are coming. You will see after I'm gone this stuff I'm talking about happening. It's long overdue. And when it finally does, and you're mad, blame me. Blame me. I don't care. Maybe there's some truth to that. Maybe I should have done something about that a long time ago. The main thing is just do that for yourself. Become yourself, become aware. Be your full, complete self. Why not? Love y'all, man. Hope you have a kick butt day.